Hi, good morning, everyone. Louis Porcelino, this is Man Over Market, and today is August 17th, and this is the ES morning call and all the other things that we talk about. So, listen, this is a classic example. Look at this day chart and look at the trading range, how much it's shrinking and how it's just contracting. And I'm going to tell you, when I've seen these in the past, when we break out, look out because this is like a big corkscrew one way or the other. When it breaks out, the market's going to give it a big push and an emphasis to the side it goes. Now, historically, that when you get these times of contraction, the market usually breaks out into the direction it was heading before it started. So, you know, we've been in this bull market, so that would be everybody's bet. But take a look at this: how the value area low is 2073, and the value area high is 2107, and the mode is 2096, and this is on a day chart only. From where we came right here, we're now in consolidation again. So the trading ranges are consolidating and shrinking, which makes it more difficult to trade. So you have to look for failures and wait for the market to make up its mind, and look for moves from the extremes back to the middle, from the extreme down. We're down about 500 points. One of the things that is alarming to me, hoping to get people in trouble, but when I look at all this action, we got this isn't unfinished up here with this long group of M's here, but 2094 half high. We've got a 2083.70, basically a 10-point range, but you know we've got this. This is an unfinished bottom to me right here at the 2073, 2071 area from Friday. That was Friday's Globex, and then I take a look at this. This was an overnight uncovered VPOC, which is at 2065. And then the important one is the day trade one that's down here at 2053. So this is a naked, what they call a naked VPOC. That's the same thing as a single print, but so these are single prints here with nothing to the side of them, down to 2046 half. But here it's got 2053.75, which is a naked VPOC, and those things tend to be attractors. Right now, I've got the Dow, the Nasdaq, and the TF in a sell, trading below the 5-minute pivot. So are we. Here's our 5-minute pivot right here at 2090. Okay, let's take a look at the market the way it sits today. Way up here at 2093 is our bull bear zone. Right here at 2084.75 is the top of value. Okay, we've got the point of control at 2082 and a quarter, and the bottom of value of 2074 half, 2470 half. So as you can see, we're starting to dip our toe in the top of value right here. This is a 30-minute pivot right here at 2082.75. Let me switch this to the 15-minute pivot and see if we're trading below the 15-minute, if that's in a sell. Okay, so we've taken out the 15-minute pivot also. So the 30-minute pivot will be important. Now here's the top of the middle, which was 2083 half and 2080 half from Friday. So looking for the market to, it's in a range, and I think that it's going to have to go down and, and test these areas that we talked about here on the the unfinished bottom, and then also these naked VPOCs on the night session at 65 to 53.75. But you got to be careful because it's just the summer months, and there's not a lot of activity. So you get these low volume rallies where you can get caught in them. So you got to you're going to have to look for failure from the extremes and moves back to the middle. Oil, I don't know what they're going to do to stop it. There's just too much output, and on top of that, we're getting global slowing in China and around the world. Brazil, there's 500,000 people in the streets today. Uh, you know, talking about their economy, and their number one uh, destination for their exports is China, and that's causing a lot of problems on the real and corruption. A lot of corruption charges in China. So I mean, I'm sorry, in Brazil. So oil is trading below value. We got 42.16 is the bull bear zone. 42.34 is the bottom of value. 42.52 is the point of control, and 42.70 as the top of value. So keep an eye on that. All right, we've got gold. We've got the gold is basically went up and tested at 1130 area. Now we've backed off. We're trading inside value. 1130 actually was the low for the year for most of the year until we took it out last month, and then we're looking at 1117.94 as the top of value. I got the bull bear zone here at 1113.30. 1112.58 is the point of control, and 1112.38 as the bottom of value. Not, I don't really, as long as we stay under 1130, I guess, you got to play gold from the short side. But as the economies get more in jeopardy, I think you're going to see the demand for gold go up, and not as a hedge against inflation, just a hedge against disaster. Here we are with the bonds. At 158.24, we did test 1160. I think the bonds are in a bullish mode. We're approaching September, and if the economy is slowing, and if we do not get an interest rate hike as the Fed has promised in September, I think you're going to see bonds back up in the 160 area. Right now, we got 158.13 top of value, 158.03 as the bull bear zone, 158.05 as the point of control, and then 157 and a quarter. So keep an eye on bonds. I think you got to be buying dips. All right. So once again, we're in that contraction mode. Everybody have a good day trading. Stay with us on Twitter, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.